Okay, so today in the post came the new Crusta case from Amzer. Now, Amzer is a company that I haven't really heard of. Popped up on my Facebook feed and I thought, okay, take a wee look at that. Had a look at it, thought, rugged case, not very much on the internet about them. Seem to be reasonably big in America, not so well known in the UK here. And me as a user of a heavy duty case, I'm currently using the Griffin Survivor, which is good. The problem that, like most people who need a rugged case have, is that when the new iPhone comes out, the cases are very limited. You're normally left with the dregs, the cheap copies of what may come out from China. You get stuff that comes in and it's absolutely grim. Thankfully Griffin were on the ball quite early this year, and the Survivor was available for the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus pretty much at launch, and that's the case that I went for. Then seen this Crusta by Amzer, did a wee bit of checking about it, couldn't find out too much information, but basically what it seems to be is a tempered glass screen cover and then some sort of case like you would associate with an Otterbox Defender built around it. Now the Otterbox and the Griffin Survivor always go for the built-in case, or the built-in screen protector, which is part of the case, and I'll see it whenever I take this apart, and you'll also see it when I open up this. Amzer have went for the tempered glass screen shield, and the case then goes on top and bottom of it. The case does not have a built-in screen protector. It's a tempered glass one that is added to the phone, and then the case is built around it. So that's the option that they have went for. So we'll have a look at the Crusta by Amzer and see how first thing you'll notice about this is that it is boxed very nicely. You know, you have your sort of embossed logo and you have your gloss, and it's all very well finished. It's nicely put together, and as you can see, this is the one for the iPhone 6 Plus. There are over 50 different colour combinations available for this case. The one that I went for was black and red. It comes with the sort of holster belt clip. As you can see here, that's changeable, clippable. It's very strong, it's very well put together. Not something I'll use, never have used any of the belt clips from Otterbox that I've had in the past. Nice idea if you're the sort of chap that clips it onto your belt or needs to clip it somewhere. I don't use them. What we then have here is the case. The case is in different parts. You can see the rear of it also is a tempered glass backing, so that the phone will be see-through through it. On the front here there's nothing. This is just a bit of cardboard. Tempered glass screen will sit on top of your phone, and this will then sit on top of that. So glass in the rear, nothing on the front. I believe this comes in a number of parts, just like the likes of your Otterbox and whatnot there. So you have the bumper strip. See here, nice soft rubber. It's quite thick too. That's not too bad. Cutouts for your buttons, cutouts for your ports. And all we have there is just a wee bit of filler. So there we go. There is our tempered rear. It's very strong actually. That feels substantial. And then the phone goes in there. Tempered glass on top of your phone. Band around it, and you're protected and ready to go. There is our crystal tempered glass. HD Edge edge-to-edge white screen protector. I think these are actually selling for about £16 on the Amzer site for one of the glass, tempered glass screen covers. This case itself was £34.99, a few pounds for postage and packaging and delivery. Delivery wasn't the sharpest. I ordered this last Saturday. It is now the following Thursday, so it took just over a week to get here, probably closer to 2 weeks to get here. However, I did get a wee note from the warehouse apologising for the delay, and it's all good. So back here, the English instructions say Amzer crystal tempered glass is a unique concept of screen protection, provides edge-to-edge effect and is easy to install. Stay in touch using this cutting edge protection one step ahead. We have on the specifications of it there, we have material crystal process tempered glass with oleophobic coating, protection type anti-shatter film with silicon coating. The surface hardness is 8 to 9H and a 0.4mm thickness. Army grade protection, bubble free, anti-dust, fingerproof, 100% dry install, HD high definition, shatterproof, and a premium oleophobic coating. So that's what goes in the screen of your phone, and then the case gets built around it. So what we'll do now is I'll tidy up. I will get the phone out of the Griffin Survivor and we'll come back and install the tempered glass cover and put the Amzer Crusta case on and see how we get on from there. One other thing that I did also purchase at the time was these Amzer microfiber cleaning cloth. You get 4 of them in one wee packet. It was a couple of quid for a pack of 4. So nice new microfiber, get the phone cleaned, and we'll get the tempered glass screen cover onto it. Okay, so that was my first go at putting on a tempered glass cover, and I was quite shocked. Firstly, it went wrong, but it shouldn't have. That was my own fault. A hair from this jumper got underneath it around here, and you'll see I had to take it off. It's actually quite hard to see, but it's you can sort of catch it in the glisten there now. Sort of a wee bit smudged. You can see it better, possibly up around the contacts there. A wee bit of dirt and smudginess underneath it. That was my own fault, as I said. So other than that, it went surprisingly well. I didn't want to do it on the camera in case I made a balls of it, which ultimately did happen. But what it did do was, as you can see down here, it tells you play video. So use your wee QR scanner, or just go on to YouTube, search for Amzer, and there's a guide that tells you how to do this. Basically, you take the back off as you would any other screen protector, line it up, which is really, really easily done, set it down and push it in the middle just like that. You'll see the case self-install and it's done. And if I hadn't had a big hair coming down here, it would have been perfect. Unfortunately, that had to come off, the hair had to get pulled off, and it sort of has left a smudge around this section of the screen. Other than that, it was an absolute gift to install. So just make sure, what I would go for is t-shirt and nothing else. You get a wee cleaning cloth with it, a wee alcohol wipe, and you also get a microfiber. So as you can see, a wee Amzer microfiber. So my case of 4 is still unopened. I'm a wee bit annoyed about that. I will have to order another one and get it replaced, but other than that, that glass screen went on very, very easily, and it's rock hard. It's a really, really good cover. I'm surprised I haven't come, or not that I haven't come across them, that I haven't used one before. It's a brilliant, brilliant idea. I've always used invisible shields or best skins ever on my phones, and there's actually an best skins ever on the rear of this phone, and that fitted whilst it was in the Survivor. Caused absolutely no problems whatsoever. So there is a best skins ever on the rear of this, and there's now the Amzer tempered glass in the front. So Next thing is the Amzer Crusta case itself. We'll just pop the phone into it. Here is the rear. Just as I was looking at this whenever I was packing up and getting ready for this one, I noticed there's a few nice wee touches in this. You can see at the bottom there, Amzer on the glass. Nice wee touches. It's very well finished product. And hopefully all that it should now take is this slides into the case, and hopefully the invisible shield on the back won't cause any problems. I like to change my cases, so whenever there is the option of leaving invisible shields and best skins ever and other covers on, I like to do that. Next thing is the top of it. Excuse me for one moment. Okay, so that's it in. Get to see the back. Now everybody knows you have an iPhone, as people love the Apple logo. But that's it in and sealed. So even with the rear screen guard on, there's no issues there. All the wee ports are closed. All the wee clips, sorry, are all closed. And that went in with very minimal fuss. Last thing then is your rubber case. So that's a slides around. Excuse me once again. It's important there, I know I'm talking off camera and that's no good. It's important there to make sure that your wee silence rocker gets the button into it properly. It has a wee, I'll actually show you there. The silent rocker has a wee clip that clips onto it. Clips over the rocker button. When you get it on there, it's just a case of sealing round, front and back, nice and neat, and that's you, all put together. So we'll have a power button here, works nicely, volume, rockers work lovely, and your mute button works lovely. It's actually surprising. I normally have a problem with those mute buttons. That works perfectly. So push the rubber around the whole way, and that's you, nicely protected. Again, I have to stress there, anybody who likes a rugged case, this feels solid, and it also feels slick. It feels much slicker than the likes of the Survivor. Survivor's a great case. However, first impressions here, very impressed. Gutted a wrecked tempered glass up along this corner, but easily sorted. And here we have the back. Be interesting to see how this holds out, see if this gets easily scratched up and banged up and whatnot, and it'll also be interesting to see how the camera works with it. Hopefully there'll be no interference from it, but all in all, very impressed thus far. This idea of the tempered glass being underneath the case works very well. It's very smart. Means we now have a proper glass feel. Almost like an iPhone original feel, a naked iPhone feel. Not quite, but we're not far from it. So we'll trial it and see how it goes for a while. Any problems I'll update in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Thanks for watching.